drums of the beats inside their hearts. Oh, drown, plug me up. We are just a few with the hole inside our chests. Oh, drown, plug me up.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Two Disc Exposed. I'm not Mike.
And I'm not Pat.
And today on this episode, we're going to be talking about the anime season coming up in April. Hello.
All right. We tried.
We gave it a good old-fashioned try.
I like the fact that he was supposed to be me, and he said not Mike when I'm clearly not.
I was
Pat.
going to call him on that, but
Right?
like, in his defense, he's not Mike.
He is not Mike.
And she's not Pat. So, like, we got it right.
It works.
It worked out.
It works.
It worked out.
So anyways.
Dragon Ball Z reference for this episode, everyone.
Obligatory. Sure.
Yeah.
We get paid.
Obliques.
Yeah.
Obliques. We're going to talk about obliques later.
Kira Toriyama pays us a penny for every time we bring up Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
God.
I mean,
I just, like, I'm going to say his name 3 times and just hope he appears.
that's like the only financial, like, monetary gain that we make out of this podcast, that Akira Toriyama pays us like a penny to talk about Dragon Ball.
See,
that's about, like,
we drop it every week just so we can hashtag Dragon Ball and get like 20 billion other people viewing our random.
Oh yeah,
photoshopped.
them pennies do be adding then.
Them pennies be adding.
Pennies do be adding.
Hashtag it. Them pennies be adding.
Anyways,
what do you want to talk about this week?
so according to Couch Mike, not Couch Mike,
Not Couch Mike?
not Couch Mike. We're talking about spring anime season. Spring is in the air, and
Spring is in the air.
I wish I could say anime is in the air, but that just sounds like it just smells bad.
I know what anime smells like,
Yeah, we just
and
got back
it's
from the
like
con.
sweat, no deodorant, haven't showered in 3 days.
Yo, them con
boys.
Anyways, so we have a slew of animes that are coming out this spring season. We've been wanting to do this for a while now, but like we started like mid-winter.
Yeah, we
season.
started in like the mid-winter season, so we haven't really been able to be like a
jump on.
right.
like,
It's more of
talk about
hey,
things.
we're in the middle of XYZ, you
Yeah.
know, or ABCD just ended, you know.
Right. So we're right at the beginning of the April season, and we have quite a few animes coming out.
We are on the cusp of greatness. The cusp. We're gonna be drinking from the holy grail of greatness.
And yeah, so without further ado, not Couch Mike, give us our first anime.
Take it away.
Yeah, take it away.
All right, first up, we have everyone's favorite Viking anime. We have Vinland Saga Season 2 hitting us in
Vinland
April.
Vinland Saga. All right, so the way this is gonna go,
Okay.
we get told in anime, we have 5 minutes.
To react.
5 minutes only. That's it, to react to it.
It's not going to be 5 minutes.
And then we're gonna move on. Nope, it doesn't matter where we are.
He's
we
gonna cut
have
them
to
off.
stop.
We have to stop. All right, done.
At 5 minutes.
Have you already started
Yeah,
rolling?
they are currently at 15 seconds.
Fuck. Okay, so Vinland Saga. So I totally skipped on this anime when it first came out. All of season 1 was completely done by the time I had watched it because our producer said it was one of the best animes he's ever watched,
Right.
and I need to jump on this.
Map
This is the
up.
most boring piece of shit I have ever watched. Episode 1 was awesome.
Yes.
Was awesome. Everyone's dying. Everyone's fighting. They had that cool boat scene where like the dad was just the biggest badass in the world, and then he dies, and nothing else compares to that the rest of the time,
Nope.
except for the big old German dude who's like, "Hello, I lost a finger to a child. Give me your fingers." And then the last episode, what the fuck even happened? They were in a tent, then they weren't in a tent, and now they're farming in season 2.
Yeah.
It's fucking Farmville. What's going on?
It's like what I like the most about like Vinland Saga is I read the manga like years ago, back before there was even talks about it becoming anime, because I was looking for like just violent, gory stuff that I could watch or listen to. There was this is Berserk. I wanted Berserk, right?
Right.
And so I started watching Vinland. I started reading Vinland Saga, and like the first couple episodes, like chapters, it's like bloody, violent, gory, all that stuff, right? And then it just starts being like a slice of life, like with Vikings.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Like I saw this guy online who was just like, he was like, for everyone who was hyped about how Vinland Saga season 1 ended, bad news. The rest of the series is not like this. They
Nope.
were like, just imagine all your favorite characters coming back and playing Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
And that's what Vinland Saga,
that
the
is
remainder
Vinland.
of the series is about.
So because I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful because one Mappa and the manga art style is also gorgeous as well. But I was really excited for like I was looking for something like Berserk and Vagabond, which are like two beautiful like violent series. Vagabond, not Vagabond. Thank you. I know.
Vagapunk.
Yeah, I got looked at because I said the word wrong. Anyways,
Vagabond.
But
Cream.
yeah, the code name. What?
Vagabond.
Vagabond.
Vagabond. It's a cream.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Apply directly to forehead. Yeah. So Vinland Saga. Yeah, I mean, Studio Mappa.
So that is a point for them. Mappa does it.
Mappa does do
which
it.
is one of the big things that pushed me to watch season 1 because I was like, all right, at least I know the animation's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, the animation's fantastic. The spinning slash cycle attack thing he does.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Great.
And I gotta say, I was kind of like fooled because I saw all these trailers online which just showed the fight scenes.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this show is gonna be biblical.
And my favorite moment in that series is when you see them like all carrying the boat and running with it. That is like one of my favorite. It's like there's so many memes of that like sequence as well too, which is like beautiful. Just him just standing on the boat and all the guys just running carrying it.
I don't know. I must have fell asleep during that point. I fell asleep like 4 times watching that show.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was so bored. So bored.
Dude, Vinland Saga is great. I'm excited for season 2. I know that it's nothing like what was in the very first season 1, but like I like slice of life.
I might like it more.
Yeah,
Who knows?
because it goes away. Now, yeah, I think did we do it?
You guys actually have a minute and 20 seconds.
Oh
left.
man, we have a minute 20 seconds
Minute and 20
left.
seconds.
I do
to
wanna
keep on
add, though-
shitting on Vinland Saga.
Right.
The opening slapped.
Opening,
Yeah,
does
the
slap.
opening does slap.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Can you sing me how that goes again? I can't quite remember.
I can't, but I think not Mike can.
Uh,
Oh, that's you.
it's
No,
one.
I can't remember. I just
Not
told
Pat?
you this. Not Pat.
Oh,
Do you remember
man.
how it goes? Is it?
I honestly don't remember how it goes.
I don't remember.
I know it slaps.
It does slap. Not as
Oh.
much as Attack on Titan.
I-
Season 4, Part 9 slaps. But
Dude, you weren't there. I'm
Nope.
gonna put this in because since we have like an extra minute left.
yeah, we got some
All
time to kill.
In the rave at Katsucon, the last night, they the last DJ did a remix of the Rumbling, right?
Oh, shit.
I'm like drunk, right? I
No,
am
you
just-
weren't.
Yeah.
This is a family-friendly
It was a
podcast.
family-friendly podcast. Anyways, I am in a very good mood,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm at the rave just dancing around, and all of a sudden, I hear the intro to the Rumbling, and I was like, all right, and like the bass drop was like when those like that, like that's when the bass dropped, and I was just.
Can
I
you
went
imagine
insane, dude?
the rumbling as like the wall of death is happening? Can you imagine the DJ
Yes.
just like split the middle,
Dude,
and then
was-
the rumbling starts and it's just
Everyone like backed away from me because I was like so hyped.
Just
I was
throwing
like I was
fists
ready
and
to start.
donkey
I was
kicking
throwing
everyone.
fists like in the rave. It was so great.
All right, final thoughts? Anything before we move on?
Vinland Saga season 2, cannot wait for you.
doesn't deserve a season 3.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably
I
not.
don't know. Let it end. Let it end.
Next up, we have Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Okay, so you cannot get more biblical than what Demon Slayer is doing right now.
The fact that UFO Table came out and said like the animation's just gonna go up.
Because like the animation at the end of the
Season 2.
whatever it was called, the season after the Mugen Train season.
Yeah, I think they technically call that season 2.
The one with that guy.
This guy.
That guy where the pretty boys became pretty ladies.
Yeah.
That season was amazing. And like the fact that you made it 3 episodes in and then the final fight started for the last 10 episodes was like you don't see that. You haven't seen that since like Frieza vs. Goku.
Yeah.
And that was 40 episodes long.
Yeah, that was funny.
But, you know,
There's your second one.
boom.
Now we get 2 pennies.
So right off the bat, though, we got to talk about the big thing going on with season 3, which I think the fans are getting their way on, is the bath scene with Butterfly Girl. That's how season 4 is supposed to start.
Oh yeah.
Which everyone was like, you can't edit that out, blah 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 blah. And apparently Mappa's like, no, we're not editing it out. It's going to be in its full glory. It's happening. there.
You said Mappa.
Everything's Mappa.
Everything should be Mappa.
Everything should be Mappa.
But at the same time,
We can't give
them
Mappa
animators need a break.
Right. They just picked up One Punch Man.
They did pick
which
up
is
One
going
Punch
to
Man.
be 130% of their effort.
Those poor guys.
Those poor guys.
But
But other than that, it's also called like the Sword Village arc or
The
something
Swordsmith
like that.
Village arc.
Yeah, so neither of us have read the manga. So we
Oh,
don't-
you have it?
I haven't.
Oh, dang. You're saying that when you were saying earlier that you didn't like the manga art style, I thought you were saying like, yeah, I don't like it, but I still persevered.
No, like so. Well, I mean, you know me. My go-to is to read.
Right.
Like if an anime comes out, I'll maybe like watch episode 1, see if I'm into it, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. Well, I can read 4 years ahead of time now,
Right.
so I'll jump into that. So I did that with Demon Slayer when the original hype came out. I was like, all right, well, let me just pick this up and just start reading it and see if it's good. And it was just like everything is so darkly shaded and everything.
Right.
Like it was just like it wasn't enjoyable. Like I couldn't breeze through it like I normally do when I read something. Like I
Right.
had to like stop and focus on every panel, and I'm like I'd rather just watch an episode at this point.
Right.
So I was like, all right, whatever. Not gonna read it, just gonna watch it. And luckily Demon Slayer, it picks up pretty quickly, and
Yeah.
you just kind of get hooked onto it.
I'm actually rewatching season 1 with my fiance right now. She just got past the
Boulder.
the exam.
The boulder.
Boulder.
The boulder.
The
tells
boulder
you
doesn't
cannot
like these
cut me
little
in
dead
half.
kids climbing on it.
The boulder welcomes your sword.
She just got past the selection exam, so where he fights the demon with the hands all on him.
Okay.
So he's like,
Shigaraki.
yeah,
Yeah.
is that his name?
I don't know, that's the My Hero Academia guy with hands all over
All
him.
right, cool. Oh yeah, talk about series I'm not excited for.
It's a good read right now. I know we shit on it all the time, but it's a good read right now.
I kind of want to watch it because their Crunchyroll decided to do this meme post where it was Uravity, whatever her name's,
Yeah.
and it's like her like with blood on her face, and she looks like like traumatized, and it's like all I want to do is see her smile again, and I'm like, yo, she gets traumatized.
So
Sign me up.
what is
'Cause I
airing
hate
right now
these
is referred
characters.
to as the Dark Deku Saga, or the Dark Deku Saga.
All right.
So basically, he was just like, shit happens, and he's like, I no longer want my friends to be a part of this war that I'm in.
Right.
And he goes off on his own and starts taking on like the universe.
Was there a time skip?
Maybe like a couple months, nothing
Okay.
crazy. But like, his new powers, he realizes that he actually has every
Single one of the
power.
Oh, yeah.
Going forward. So the Dark Deku Saga is about him learning each of these different things, and like he can do the same thing that like Naruto did with like the QB, where he could talk to him like in its head and
Gotcha.
learn. So this is him just like making massive power jumps and learning how to use all these other powers while going out and just being like the solo hero, because all these other heroes are just dead now
Right.
because of the big thing that happened. Which,
Okay.
Spoiler in and of itself, but
I guess I'll start reading it then.
Yeah,
Try to read
so-
it or watch it.
I mean, I don't know how fast the pacing is on the watching,
Okay.
but
Reading, I can burn through it.
I would watch what just happened, because I think it's going to be depicted a lot better
In the anime?
visually
Okay,
than it
okay.
is, reading it. But maybe 60 chapters after that to read through, so you
Start.
could burn it.
Okay. All right, dope. All right,
So Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. I'm excited for it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks beautiful. It's supposed to be even more beautiful.
Supposed to be even more beautiful.
that
Who
final
is
fight
the
with Tengen.
who's the team lead guy? Is it Butterfly Girl? Is she going to be the one that taking like front and center in this arc?
I heard that it was the
The
snake
Mist
dude.
Hashira.
I thought it was the snake dude. The guy with the snake, and
It's
he has like,
him
the face.
and
the guy that was being a dick to him.
purple hair.
Okay.
Right? Whoever that guy is, fuck him, because Tengen's bae. How could you be like, oh, you lost your arms? Blah, 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 blah. Eat a dick and die.
He has more wives than that man will ever have.
That guy has 0 bitches, and he is maidenless. And I hope.
Did you see the two guys cosplaying at Katsucon as the Mighty Mouses or whatever?
No.
Tengen's little mouse guys.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Dude,
sad.
They were awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
they were fucking awesome.
That's
It was just
beautiful.
like literally just guys wearing like the old SNL like muscle suits where it's
Right.
like I would pump you up, except they were gray and they just had like mouse ears on and shit.
That is the best.
God, they were beautiful. They were beautiful. I
love
wish
them.
I could have snapped a picture of it.
I already love them. I don't know what the picture.
I don't know
looks
who
like, but
they
I love
were,
them.
but I love them.
All right, final thoughts.
We are excited for Demon
We
Slayer
are excited.
Season 3.
10 out of 10. We'll
10
be
out of
watching
10.
that
Definitely,
weekly.
def.
I will not be able to wait for that season to end.
Do we go over
burn
5
it.
minutes?
It's gonna happen.
You gotta cut us
You
off.
gotta
in
cut us
5
off.
minutes.
That's
You gotta
the
cut
point.
us off.
This
gotta-
is content.
You gotta say
People
stop.
want this.
It's like you've never even played a game before.
Man, you suck.
Well, we're going now. You're interrupting
Couch
me.
mic.
All right.
Okay. Well, okay, not Pat. This one's probably for you. Konosuba.
Oh yes,
We both watched it.
we both. You finally watched
I
it.
fucking binged
Dude.
it because it was amazingly amazing.
Was I.
You were right.
Right.
You were right. When you said like this is the funniest shit I've ever watched, I was like, yeah, he can't be true. And this is like once a year I stumble upon something where I'm like, let me put my phone down and actually watch this
Yes.
because I'm now invested. Konosuba is one of them. Like I
so
was
good.
like, I was like, I can't turn away because like everything is just like a fucking joke.
It is a straight up joke.
it's the most sarcastic isekai I've ever stumbled upon.
There's so many moments in that series that I just love. Did I send you the English dub? There's a sequence in the series. There's the English dub for it that is like perfection, right?
Okay.
Like I don't like English dubs, but like it's the moment.
I've
where-
only watched the subs. I
Yeah.
didn't watch dub.
It's the moment where Whis is standing in front of Kazuma and she needs to absorb his energy.
Mm-hmm.
So like she can cast a spell to stop the giant spider thing that's attacking,
yeah.
right? And in the dub, she goes, I need to suck it out. Like she goes, can I suck it out? And Kazuma, without skipping a beat, is just absolutely
Yeah.
just like she's like, can I suck it out? Absolutely. Like,
It's
it is
amazing.
the only time like a dub is just like it got like it understood the assignment.
Right.
So
It was like, we cannot retranslate this.
No.
This needs to stay it is.
it needs like
And I
Like-
mean, so all of season 1 was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Easy burn through. The movie was amazing.
I love
the movie was so fucking good because it's like, yeah, how can you take something like so cataclysmically
Right.
like awful and just mock it like this is like
the intro sequence when he gets attacked by the orcs. With like when Whis teleports them and they're in the middle of the area.
oh yes
And the orc girls start
the
attacking.
orc girls
Gus.
start going at him.
Come on, let me get dude.
Come on, man.
Let me get you. And then when the chief of the demon mage village was like, we don't know what to do, and Cosmo's like, oh my god, is it that bad? And then it's like, yeah, we don't know what to do. Like, should we start charging people to view this? And he's like, they're just like, exploding
They're
magic.
just like, you will never date my daughter no matter what happens. As long as I shall live, you'll never date my daughter. And it's like, oh, well, all right, I'm sorry you feel that way, but if you need help, I just came into a substantial amount of money. It's like, we offer you my daughter. in return for
I love that like the mom had like zero chill when like she found out that like Cosmo had money. She was just like, so now I just need them to sleep with each other so that I can get in this money. And so like the first night, like she like locks them in the room, and then the second night she like freezes the door so like he can't escape. And he's like, well, I guess if they want me to have sex with their daughter. Dude,
Oh my god! And then like the hidden gem in that entire show is the scientist,
oh the bald guy that
the bald guy,
keeps
the
popping up.
original hero. That's like, I'm going to save this world, and then he's just like the reason everything bad in that world happens. It's the greatest like background plot ever.
Crap. I was also going to point out when you get to the Aqua's town where all of her believers are.
Yes.
And they're
Oh my God.
all con men.
They're all the shittiest people in the
She's
world.
like, this is the town where everyone worships me, and they're all like just con men trying to like exploit people for money.
Right.
I'm like, yes. Oh my god. Konosuba Arashi is
15 out of a 10.
15 out of 10.
Watch it. Watch it twice.
I'm gonna have to go home and rewatch it again.
I kinda wanna rewatch it
It still makes me
myself.
laugh when she's in the cage trying to purify. Purification. Alligators.
Alligators are just fucking tossing her around the lake. And they're like, do you want help? She's like, ah! It's like, yeah, she'll be fine out there.
Oh my god! And like I said, like I was telling you, Aqua is useless. All right, Dark, like they're all trash. But like Cosmo is just like slightly not trashier than them,
Right.
But he's also trash.
It's like he's trash, but he knows that he's trash. And
Yeah.
all the girls
Think they're
they're like the tits.
Yeah.
But they're so bad, and it's
One thing I like about Darkness that I need to point out to you is that Darkness is a play on from JRPG like role playing games. So Darkness is an affliction that happens to you in video like role playing games like Final Fantasy.
okay.
And when you're afflicted with darkness, you miss.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why her name is Darkness.
That's hilarious.
It is perfection.
Oh.
Oh my god. So this one is just about Megumin. It's just a series about her.
I'm about that life.
I am all about
Time,
her.
nothing more. We're moving on to the next
damn
one.
it. All right.
What's the next one?
What's the next one?
Let's get excited. Dr. Stone, season 3.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I read Dr. Stone like up until where they're at right now.
Okay.
So I was reading the crap out of it, and then all of a sudden I just for some reason stopped reading it.
Okay.
And so like this is season 4 or season 3?
Season 3.
This is season 3. So season 2 ends with them like leaving the island where they finally get the ring that causes petrification, and you find out there's a guy on the moon.
So you made it farther than me.
Yeah.
I finished season 1, and I haven't
okay.
watched anything past that. But I do need to catch up on it because I did enjoy season 1.
Oh yeah, it is great. Season like Dr. Stone is definitely one of those ones where it takes the OP like character design and flips it on a script instead of like I can cast magic with my pinky and I can explode universes because I'm God and I have this ability.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like I'm OP because we're in a world where like humans exist, but like
No jack shit.
they don't know shit.
Right.
Like it's like going. It's like it would be like even with our modern like you know like we're not like the smartest dudes ever.
We are far from the smartest.
We
But
are
it would be like
far.
us going back to like medieval times.
But we would still be geniuses.
We'd be geniuses.
because we still
Be
know
like, let me introduce you to indoor plumbing.
yeah, like we still understand some core concepts.
Right.
To
Like,
counter that,
Was that?
you would be burned at the stake in like 5 seconds flat.
Yeah, because that's the life I want to live. If you are not living your life like you would be burned in the 1800s or 1500s, then are you even living life?
Are you smart enough to weigh less than a duck?
Yeah,
Or more than a duck?
I think I weigh
Fuck,
more.
what was it?
It's-
If you weigh the same as a duck? She's a witch. Okay.
She's a witch.
I knew it has something to do with a duck and floating.
I don't think I weigh the same as a duck, so I'm good. I think.
Well, the duck might also be strapped to like boulders.
Boulders. Oh my. Yeah, like but
He turned me into a newt.
but the difference is this guy is just a class like not level like if we're talking like DC level terminology here, he's a level 9 intelligence. Right? He's
Yeah.
just super intelligent, knows how to do everything.
Right.
And so that's his OP-ness. He's like
That's his superpower.
like I know, OP-ness, I know. I hear it.
Oh, penis.
Yum.
Anyways, like he realizes like, oh, this girl's sick. Maybe she needs an antibiotic. So what does he do? He goes make a fucking
Makes an
antibiotic.
antibiotic.
Right? He's like, oh, well, we're gonna make phones. Oh, we're gonna make light bulbs.
This girl can't see. Let me give her glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
all this stuff because I'm just that smart. And so that's his power. And so season 2, they go to an island. I can't remember the full details of why they go to the island, so it might be worth like rewatching season 2 myself as well. Because again, I read the series.
This
and
is
then I
season
stopped.
2, part 2, right?
Season 2, part 2.
Because the last episode I remember is they had like the super strong guy and they saved like his sister. That's where I
Right.
left off.
So then they go on a trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
His girlfriend?
Wait.
No, they saved his girlfriend in
Wait,
the first season.
but season 3 is the final, right?
No. I think so.
then I might be skipping.
Yeah, I think you're way ahead.
I think I'm way ahead. I think I've been just dropping spoilers.
So I think season 3 is the pirate guy, which I'm super hyped for.
Season 3 is pirate because I've seen the posters for it.
Yep. I just dropped mad spoilers. Season 3 is the one that I'm talking about right
We're
now.
gonna cut this out and put this in next year's episode.
Da, da, da,
for the
da,
fall
da.
It's
season.
just gonna be me talking to myself, and every time you open your mouth, it's gonna be beep 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 beep.
My bad. Well, that's
It's okay. I mean, we warned them at the beginning of the episode. They're spoilers.
I told
So-
I was under the impression season 3 was the final season, but I think season 4 is the final season. They announced that season 4 was going to be the final season because I think the manga's over. Yeah,
Could be. Never. Kept
All
up
I
with it.
know is that it jumps the shark hard. Have you read it?
Oh yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it goes wild. It goes wild. But that's why I like it. It's not why I stopped because I was enjoying it. It's the fact that like there's a lot of knowledge that's in like each chapter. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna like let this build a little bit before I just continue reading, and then I just let it build too much. But it's fantastic. I do like Doctor Stone.
No, it's on my list. I got nothing against it. It just fell off the radar for me.
Yeah. So I guess I got to go back and rewatch season 2 so I know where we're
Because I think I picked up Doctor Stone and One Punch Man at the same time. I started getting into them, and One Punch Man was infinitely better.
And One Punch Man is infinitely better.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that most recent chapter too.
Oh, the most recent chapter. Oh
Yes.
my god.
I'm excited. So
Well, I'm glad you guys are excited because you have 3 seconds left. 3 seconds ago, time.
time. Oh, dang it.
No, damn. We were just about to get into One Punch Man.
Really into it.
All right, so next up, I think this is one that surprised all of us in this room, but the cutest anime to ever come out, Ranking of Kings. The next season comes out in April.
Oh, I'm so hyped for that.
I am super hyped, despite the fact that I've only finished season 1.
Same. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
only watched season 1, but I would die or kill anyone for that little boy.
Straight up. Yeah, he is perfection.
He is pureness. I don't like him in a death match versus Anya. I don't know who I would root for. Right? Right?
Right?
I might have to kill Anya just because she's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, but
And
she's
he's
precious.
just pure. I mean, they're both precious, but
She
she's
just wants a
pure
family.
precious.
I don't know if that is even a fair. We're talking about murdering 2 children.
And
Well, I mean, this is a podcast about anime where
right.
almost every
murdering
kid
children's
knows-
kind
yeah.
of like par for the course.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's great. It's every character I thought I would hate after watching the
Right.
first 3 episodes, and they all had amazing character arc turnarounds.
So
by the end.
fantastic.
I don't even. The bad guys aren't bad guys, and then other bad guys just got introduced that became the big bad guys, but now they're good guys, and
Right.
I don't know what's going on, and I love every second of it.
I mean, we were talking about it a little bit before. So Queen Hilling, right?
Yeah.
I posted about this back on my Twitter. I was doing anime hot takes and stuff like that, and I posted that at the time that Queen Hilling is the anime mom of whatever year it's season 1 came out. She is the #1 anime mom.
Mom of the year.
Yeah, mom of the year easily, right? Because when she first shows up, she gives off straight up what's that Targaryen's name? Not Targaryen, Lannister, the main one,
Cersei.
Cersei. She gives off serious
Point for the guy who
Cersei,
didn't watch
Lannister
Game of
vibes.
Thrones.
Right? Oh, she's gonna be a bitch. She clearly wants her son to become the king. Blah 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 blah. Right? And then you get her backstory where she's learning ASL so she can not American Sign Language, because we've realized that ASL is not
USL, European Sign
yeah,
Language.
sure. Where she's learning sign language so she can talk to him. She goes through all the things, and she's running around the garden and trying to catch him and all
Right,
that stuff.
just being a genuine good person.
great person.
Great person.
And I'm just
And that is weird because
oh,
there's also the big bad witch who's
Yeah.
a great person.
yeah.
You have the evil king who's a great person. You have the demon shadow who's a great person.
Great person.
All of these people, they're oh, you're the bad guy. No, you're a great person.
No, you're a great person.
You're a great person. What are we even fighting for in this?
It is interesting. I'm super excited because I don't know where any of this is gonna go. I have no idea where the story is eventually going.
Yeah, I have no idea what the end game is.
I don't even know what the end game is. Is he becomes the #1 king?
I guess, but
Maybe.
I think the thing that also is brilliant about this is the animation is on par with Hamtaro.
Bruh.
2D flat, nothing. But the fight scenes
Yes.
are Mappa level epic.
What I like about the animation is that it reminds me a lot of Studio 5, the studio that's behind Professor Layton and what's the other one? Phoenix Wright? I think, yeah.
Those sound like words.
Yeah. Yeah, those are words.
Those are words.
But if you've ever played any Professor Layton games, they're very also Ni no Kuni, which also just
Gesundheit.
yeah, thank you. What I like about them is that it takes what I like about Studio Ghibli movies without all the stupidity of Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli.
Because I love Studio Ghibli's art. Like, it's beautiful. It's very homely. Makes you go like, like I would like to. Like,
your best boy told me last night he wants a Ghibli tattoo.
which best boy?
Oh, he's not even your best friend. You just admitted it on this
Oh, I
podcast.
thought you were talking about. Like,
Oh, you punk! I can't wait to text him.
does he really?
Yeah.
That's why I was saying. What? But has he
But
ever?
do you know what it is?
What is? What does he want?
I need you to guess.
I guess he only told his real best friend.
Oh, don't you dare! Who was the one standing right next to him when he got married?
Me.
Me.
Yeah,
Monster.
Jacob.
It was me. It was me. Anyways, I guess Princess Mononoke.
Nope, you lost your chance. Time's up, and I'm never telling you.
Oh, you absolute troll,
Next up, Mashle.
bruh.
I have no inclination to watch this whatsoever.
Don't you fucking dare. We've been talking about Mashle since episode 1.
Because it needs to be talked about.
needs to
It
be
needs
talked
to be
about.
spread.
Ah.
Like the few people that have watched this podcast that aren't like, because we have that circle that's like,
Right.
we know about anime, we respect anime, but we don't watch a lot of anime.
No.
And then we have our inner circle that watches way too much shit. But our outer circle that's watching this podcast, like all of them have come up and said that anime you're talking about that's coming out where it's the Harry Potter One Punch Man thing.
Right.
Like, I am so excited to watch that. Like, what's it about? And then I just have to like mind vomit all over them, like
Right.
how amazing this thing is.
Because it's literally just Harry Potter One Punch Man.
Right.
Like, I don't know how else to explain it.
Dude,
Like, it's Harry Potter One Punch
Nash
Man.
dropped the best line, not in this week's chapter, but in last week's chapter. Are you up to date on?
Not up to date.
Was it that time where he said it's Mashle time and he mashled all over him?
Yes.
You can say the line if it's not a
You
spoiler.
say the line, Bart.
So, he's fighting Father right now.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay.
so Father does his whole big plan. He's like, finally, the eclipse is happening. Now I can reach my full power. Blah 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 blah. And Mash just goes, "Wow, you can only reach your full power at this point. That's pretty disappointing." And he just sits there and eats a cream
Yes.
puff.
Dude,
It's like, oh, fucking eat it.
he is such a great character. Like, I love him because next to like, because Saitama's like never there, right? That's one of the main issues that like a lot of people have with One Punch Man is that it's the shonen trope of like the main character, blah blah blah. I mean, like the most recent arc of One Punch Man, like how like we see like all those fights happen, and then finally like Saitama shows up at the very end to finally like fight Garo.
Tornado.
Yeah,
Oh,
Garo.
oh,
The
okay. You're
Monster
talking about the
Hunter.
last arc.
Yeah,
Okay,
the last
okay.
arc. Now this one, it's different. Like it's
He's
like
been in
it's-
every chapter in this.
Yeah,
which
he's
is
just
pretty
like
awesome.
been in this.
Yeah.
But like the last arc, he was barely in it, and then he shows up at the very end to fight Garo. And like, I like that. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer to have the main character front and center for the most part. It's,
Right. And Mashle does that. Like,
Yeah.
outside of maybe the last 15 chapters, because he's been like in the hyperbolic time chamber or whatever, he's been like fighting everyone.
Yeah,
and
he's been
just
there.
making it hilarious. Like,
It's
there's so many words to say that I can't say words about how good this is.
right. I like Mashle because of that aspect, because it doesn't do the Saitama thing. He is there constantly being just dumb. I mean, the very first chapter alone, I cannot wait to see that animation when he just volleyballs back that guy's ability.
Yeah. Oh my god,
I am so excited for that.
dude! In the more recent fight, like, his friends are all like lying dead on the ground. They're like, we don't know how we can defeat this person. He just walks in and shoves cream puffs in their mouth. He's like, here, get better.
It's their sensu beans,
Right.
sensu cream puffs.
Sensu creams.
The so the big question is, how far do you think this anime is going to go?
I think the manga's ending soon.
I doubt we're getting the full series though.
No, I hope we don't.
We're gonna get like 3 seasons.
I think this is a 3-season thing, and because I don't even know. I think season 1 will take us to the end of where he, like the
I think the puppet guy,
puppet guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what that group is called.
the Slytherin house people.
Right, but I think season 1 ending is going to introduce the first son, and that's how it's going to end.
Okay.
Season 2, I think, is going to be the tournament against the first son.
Right.
Season 3 is going to be introducing the rest of the sons.
Right. I think not Couch Mike wants to add something.
Fuck, tournament.
Oh no, I
saga.
was saying you have a minute left.
Oh, okay.
But
All
when,
right.
where
Don't go like this. It makes us think you had to point that in.
the tournament, is that going to be the beginning of season 2 or the end of season 1? Because they could end season 1 with father showing up.
That is true. They could, yes.
I guess it depends. Is this going to be, if it's a 24 episode season?
I could see it
I
ending
think
with
it
father
could end
showing
up with father showing up.
If it's like a 12er, then we're gonna end with the puppet guy getting
Yep,
bugged.
because then that would line up for the beach episode to be episode 1 of season 2.
Right.
So I think that's what we're gonna get.
Man, and that's April. That's next month. Well, yeah, next month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. When this episode airs, it's next month.
it's next month.
Yeah.
So we're almost there. Finally, we've been talking about it since episode 1 back in December.
Like the hype.
Is it so real?
The hype is so real.
What studio is doing it?
A1 Studios.
Oh yeah,
They're the same people that make the steak sauce.
Yeah.
It's the same people that make the steak sauce.
Because Mashle's gonna be the sauce.
It's gonna be the
It's
sauce.
gonna be the sauce.
All right, that is time.
All right, before
All right, so last thing, lightning round.
Lightning round.
All right,
Lightning
you guys got
round.
1 minute.
All right.
Attack on
minute.
Titan.
Attack on Titan.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Go.
season 4 part 9.1 movie dropping like
Bruh.
next week.
Literally this weekend
This weekend. So
for us.
Yeah, for us. So 3 weeks ago for Podcast Nation.
Yeah.
I never read it. You never read it.
I never read
We
it.
don't know what to expect.
I have no
know,
idea what's coming. All I know
big
is
old Boney Aaron is coming up on the wall, and
they made landfall. Like the Titans are on the land. They are stomping motherfuckers. Like they are.
yeah, they're this all better be just massive carnage. Like, I don't want any downtime of like
just want
Mikasa crying about Aaron.
Nah,
I
fuck Mikasa.
just
Nobody
want
cares.
everyone just on their game, dying. That's all I want from these last 2 episodes or whatever.
All I know is, dude, that last sequence when like they're shooting the Titans in their underground, like they're swimming.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is dumb, right? But then like when they like blow past underneath and they just start like climbing up out and like you see the terror on people's faces, I'm just like,
You did this to yourself.
you did this to yourselves.
You created
You did
sentient
this.
nukes.
If you just
And
left
you just
them
let
alone,
them walk away.
you just let them alone, none of this would have happened, and I can't wait. All I know is they dropped the opening sequence, and I want to know what the song is, but I
Time.
gotta wait. All right,
You'll never know. The fans will never know.
I'll never know.
It wasn't quick enough.
So, anyways,
Anyway,
I think that's our 6.
that's our 6,
7?
and that's your April, everyone. So
Yeah.
that's what you can have to look forward to.
I will point out that there are plenty of other animes that I am super excited about, but like there are personal ones that I know you haven't read the mangas for, and neither has Not Couch Mike or Cannot Couch Pat. So
How
I
dare
could.
you speak for them?
I don't. He literally was asking me the names of some of the ones.
You know he's a tricky bastard.
He didn't even know what Kuma Kuma was, and that was like number 7 on the top like anime list.
Yeah, it'd be stupid if you didn't know what that was.
Yeah, how dare you? Anderson would know.
Presa, presa, kuma, kuma, yeah. Kuma, kuma, yeah.
What is this?
Kuma, kuma, kuma,
2002, 2005. Dude, spring anime season is looking really good. This last season, winter season, was okay. Like, we had Eminence in Shadow that dropped. That was great.
Still need to watch.
I'm waiting for Misfit Demon King Academy to pick back up because they had to cancel. They had to postpone due to COVID. No talk about Tokyo Revengers. I honestly skipped it completely. I do want to
Stop
watch
producing it, and I wouldn't even care.
Yeah, I do want to watch it because I did like season 1, but
The good thing about Tokyo Revengers is you could literally stop watching it at any point, and it could be considered the series finale.
right.
Like at any point where he goes back to his future, it's like, oh, the end.
That's it,
Yep,
bruh.
yep. It's like a choose your own adventure manga.
Yeah, but it always ends shitty.
It always ends shitty. Even the final ending was shitty.
Jesus.
Uh,
Yeah, so I mean, like the winter season, there was a couple. No, I don't know what I did on my phone.
If you can't remember them off the top of your head, probably not important.
Literally, Misfit of Demon King Academy, and Shadows, Eminence and Shadows were like the only two that were like really like.
I think the last thing I was even hyped about watching was Spy Family, and I gotta watch Mob Psycho, but I'm waiting for the whole English translation to drop.
Gotcha. But I mean, dude, spring season alone, we got 6-7 animes that
Like
were
between
already...
that and Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna be spending all of my vacation time just doing nerdy shit.
Yeah,
like I won't take a vacation this year. It'll just be staying at home, watching anime, playing Zelda.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that'll do it for us here at the studio. Thank you guys for all joining in and listening to us talk about the spring anime season, and
Sticking with us through the winter season.
let us know what animes you are excited about. If you're excited about any of the animes that we mentioned, if you're like me and there's other animes that are coming out that you're also excited for that we didn't mention, also like just type it up in the comments. I'll probably join you down there and be like, yeah, dude, I'm excited for that. I read the manga. So yeah, have a good one, guys.
If you like that episode, you can follow us on all of our social media, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, or TikTok at Not Mike, Not Pat.
If that's not your cup of tea, you can also follow us on Twitter at notmike_notpat. Or if you want to, we'll be doing our live streams of animes and video games at our Twitch channel at Not Mike, Not Pat as well.